Hello students, welcome back to today's class on integers, and today we're going to discuss about word problems. Word problems are very important because the algebraic expression or the integral expression with integers will not be mentioned. We need to understand the question, the word problem, and then we need to frame it. And if you do any small mistake in that, your answer completely will be wrong, right? Before going to word problems, in the last class we have just started what is a distributive property, but we couldn't discuss. So we'll discuss about distributive property and then we'll go for word problems, right? My name is Avinash and I'm a graduate from IIT Kharagpur. Let's start today's session with distributive property. So what is that property all about? You can see here, distributive, the name itself says that we are distributing something to remaining people or to remaining numbers. You're distributing, you can see carefully here. What are we distributing here? What are we distributing? For example, B plus C is there, okay, and A is there. Three numbers are there. We are distributing A to both the numbers B and C with multiplication. It is not addition, it's not A plus, it is A into, that is again a big mistake you do. You always confuse with A plus B plus C and A into B plus C. Okay, A into B plus C, these two are two different things. You should not confuse between these two, okay. It is B plus C. In the first case, we are just adding all the three numbers. Associative property we discussed. But now, you are having multiplication as well as addition, two different operations in the same property. Two different operations, one with the multiplication, one with addition. And we need to distribute whatever we are multiplying. We should distribute to remaining all numbers. You can see here, A we are distributing to B, so A into B, plus A we are distributing to C, so A into C. You should be very careful here. You have a positive between, okay, in between them. Don't try to multiply again these two numbers. What are we doing? A cross B, A into B, that is one term. Then this plus will come and then A into C. The same way here, if you carefully observe, this is one unit, C is another unit. So you need to distribute C to both of them. So you are distributing C to A, that is A into C or C into A, both are same. And C to B or B into C, both are same. We are distributing only the term which is being multiplied, not the thing which is added. You should be very careful in that. A into, when you are having into, that A should be multiplied, or to multiply for both the numbers, distributed for both the numbers. A plus B into C, that into C should be multiplied to both the numbers A and B. When you have the terms in bracket, it says that they are one unit. Whatever changes you want to do, you should do to the entire number inside the bracket, to all the numbers inside the bracket, correct? Let me give you small examples, okay? If you have 2 into 3 plus 5, okay, so that will be equal to 2 into 3 plus 2 into 3 plus 2 into 5. 2 into 3 plus 2 into 5. Don't again use addition or plus symbol in between them. It is the multiplication. So 3 2s are 6 plus 5 2s are 10. So that will give you 16. This is a 2 into 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 2s are 16. So 16 and 16, these two will be equal. 16 and 16, these two will be equal. Understand? Okay, so A into B cross C and A cross B plus A cross C, whichever number you are multiplying should be distributed to all the remaining numbers. Let me take one more example. 2 into 5 plus 6, so that is equal to 2 into 5, 2 into 5 plus 2 into 6 plus 2 into 6. So what is 2 into 5? 2 into 5 is 10 plus 2 into 6 is 12. So that becomes 22. 5 plus 6 is 11. 2 into 11 is also 22, right? The same way we can also go for the next one. What is that? 25 into 3 and 25 into minus 3. It is again the reverse way. 25 we are distributing to 3 as well as 25 we are distributing to minus 3. So using distributive property, I can write that as 25 multiplied by both the numbers 3 plus minus 3 plus minus 3. So what is 3 minus 3? 3 minus is 0, so 25 into 0, 25 into 0, so that will give you the answer as 0. 25 into 3 is 75, 25 into minus 3 is minus 75, so these two will make the sum equal to 0. These two will make the sum is equal to 0. Understand? So this is about distributive property. You have one more question. You can try to do that. Find the product using suitable properties. 26 into minus 48 and minus 48 into minus 36. You can see here minus 48 is common in both the cases. So you can try to apply from there. Here also 625 is common with a negative and positive. So please take care of that. Okay. So from there you can try to find the answer. Please try to do this. Now let's move for the most important thing in integers are the word problems. We have discussed a lot of properties till now. Lot of applications, lot of operations, how to add, multiply and subtract, divide integers. So with all this information, let us try to have some questions on word problems. So what is the first question we are having? An elevator descends into a mine shaft at the rate of 6 meters per minute. Descends, what do you mean by that? Descends means going down. It's going down, okay. An elevator descends into a mine shaft. Mine means, okay, there is a mine area where you are mining, where you are doing mining. Okay, so it's moving down at the rate of 6 meters per minute. Per every meter, it is moving at a rate of 6 meters. If the descent starts from 10 meters above the ground, okay. So this is the ground here we were having. So above the ground, we are starting from 10 meters. From this point, the elevator is moving down. The elevator is moving down, okay. How long it will take to reach minus 350 meters? Minus 350. So you need to understand what is this negative. Sir, how can we have the distance as negative? See, the meaning of negative is always states that it is in the opposite direction. It is in the reverse direction. Positives are here, negatives are here, correct? In the same way, if you're saying positive is up, negative numbers are the bottom. Okay, so 10, and now it should move to minus 350 meters, at the bottom. So it should travel all this distance from this point to this point. So now tell me, what is the total length it is moving? What is the total distance it is covering? The total distance is equal to 10 meters above, and although it is a minus 350, it is stating that negative means reverse direction. The distance is 350 meters only. The distance is 350 meters. It is a plus 350 meters. The distance is always positive. So plus 350. So distance is equal to 10 plus 350. That will give you 360. Distance equal to 10 plus 350, that will give you 360. So now, the total distance that is being traveled by the elevator is total equal to 360 meters. But we should find how long it will take, means how many minutes or how many hours, what is the total duration of that journey at the rate of 6 meters per minute. Per 1 meter, if they are traveling 6 meters for 1 minute, for 1 minute, let me erase that and write minute. For 1 minute, let us say we are going at 6 meters. Then for 360 meters, how much time we are taking? Let me take this x, this duration as x. So how to calculate this one? You need to cross multiply. 1 into 360, okay, 1 into 360, which is 360, is equal to x into 16, x into 60. So how can you find x here? So the value of x will be 360 divided by 60, 360 divided by 60, so which will be 36 by 6, which is a 60, right? Sorry, once again, 360 is equal to x into 6, not 60, it is 6. Right. So 360 by 6, so you know that 6 ones and 6 are 36, so you will get total 60. What are the durations? What are the units? Okay, is it 60 seconds or 60 hours? You know that 6 meters per minute. The units are very important. When you say 60, when you're not mentioning the units, you don't know whether it is 60 seconds, 60 minutes, 60 hours, 60 days, 60 years. We don't have anything. We cannot say that. So always you should be very confident with the units. So it is the minutes. Okay. So 60 minutes it will take to travel till minus 215, which is equal to 1 hour. Okay, 60 minutes or 1 hour, both are same. That is the total time it is taking to travel all this distance. Right? Let's move for the next question. What is that? The temperature at 12 noon was 10 degrees above zero. Above means positive. Above, upwards, okay, to the right, always it states that it is positive. 10 degrees above zero, 12 noon. What do you mean by 12 noon? It is 12 p.m., not 12 a.m. in the night. Noon, afternoon. Noon means afternoon, okay. Noon means 12 p.m. If it is decreasing, so at 12 noon, at 12 p.m., we have the degrees as plus 10 degrees. If it decreases at the rate of 2 degrees Celsius per hour until midnight, so it is decreasing at 2 degrees, okay. At every 1 hour, at 1 p.m., you will be having 8 degrees, correct? At 2 p.m., you will be having 6 degrees, so it is keeping on increasing. The point is, at what time would the temperature be 8 degrees below zero? Careful. It is not 8 degrees, it is 8 degrees below zero. That means at what time you will be having minus 8 degrees? At what time you are having minus 8 degrees? What would be the temperature at midnight? Midnight means middle of the night at 12 a.m. Midnight means at 12 a.m. Okay, we'll come back to this one. That is the second question. We'll come back to that. Let us try to understand about the first question. Starting at 12 p.m., it is at 10 degrees. From 10 to minus 8, what is the duration? What is the difference? Okay, so difference in temperature is equal to 10 minus of minus 8. Difference of 5 and 3, 5 minus 3. 10 and 5, 10 minus 5. 10 and minus 8, 10 minus 8. Don't forget that extra negative. So that is 18. So total it should reduce 18 degrees. It should reduce 18 degrees. But how many degrees per hour it is being changed? 2 degrees, right? If it is decreases at the rate of 2 degrees per hour. So per 1 hour, if you have a change of 2 degrees Celsius, so how much time you need to have for 18 degrees Celsius? How much time you need to have till 18 degrees? It's very simple. 2 9s are 18, so 1 into 9, 9 hours. If you're confused, just take it as x and cross multiply. So 1 into 18 is equal to 2 into x. From here we'll get x is equal to 18 by 2, which is 9 degrees. 18 by 2, sorry, it's 9 hours. It takes 9 hours to reach to the point minus 8. So, starting from 12 p.m., if you go for 9 hours, where do you stand? From 12 p.m. to 1 p.m., 1 hour. To 2 p.m., 2 hours. To 3 p.m., 3 hours. So, that way, to 9 p.m., this is a total of 9 hours. From 12 p.m. to 9 p.m., it is a total of 9 hours. By that 9 hours, it will be decreasing by 18 degrees in total. But the initial point is plus 10, so it will reach to the final at minus 8 degrees. Minus 8 degrees, correct? So, at 9 p.m., the temperature will be minus 8. There is one more part of the question if you understand. What would be the temperature at midnight? Midnight means at 12 a.m. Midnight means at 12 a.m. Let me see that right once again. Right. Okay. So let me tell one thing here. At 9 p.m. you're having minus 8. So 10 p.m., 11 p.m. and 12 a.m. 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m. and 12 a.m. So it is minus 8. Now 2 degrees less, you will fall at minus 10. 2 degrees minus 12. 2 degrees more minus 14. So at midnight, the temperature will be at minus 14 degrees Celsius. Right? From 10 to minus 8, you're having total 18 degrees Celsius as the difference in temperature. For every 1 hour, you have 2 degrees Celsius down. So total, For 18 degrees, you need 9 hours of time. Starting from 12 p.m. to 9 p.m., you're having 9 hours, right? So you'll be falling at 9 p.m. minus 8, and at the midnight at 12 a.m. you'll be having minus 14 degrees Celsius. Understand? Right? Easy question. So let's move for one more question. A certain freezing point, okay, once again go back. A certain freezing process requires that the room temperature be lowered from 40 degrees at the rate of 5 degrees Celsius every hour. Okay, so there is some procedure, okay, there is some process going on, freezing process. So what is the condition there? The initial temperature is 40 degrees, from there it is being reduced at the rate of 5 degrees every hour, okay. So the room temperature will be lowered means reducing. From 40 degrees, we are reducing at the rate of 5 degrees every hour. What will be the room temperature 10 hours after the process begins? 10 hours after the process begins. So I'll tell you like this. So 40 degrees Celsius is there. 40 degrees Celsius is there. It is decreasing at the rate of 5 degrees every hour till 10 hours. Okay, 5 for 1 hour, it is reducing at 5 degrees. It is reducing at 5 degrees. Okay, so for 10 hours, it will reduce by 5 into 10, 50 degrees. It will reduce by 50 degrees, correct? It is reducing. From the initial point, it has reduced 50 degrees Celsius. What is the initial point? 40 degrees. So from 40, if you are decreasing minus 50, okay, you should not go up because you are not increasing, you are lowered. Lowered means you are decreasing. That is the reason I am saying word problems are very important to understand and very easy to solve once you understand the question. Okay, so 40 minus 50 will give you minus 10 degrees Celsius. Minus 10 degrees Celsius, right? What will be the room temperature 10 hours after the process begin? So it will reach till minus 10 degrees. It has started at 40. From 40, after every 1 hour, if it is reducing 5 degrees, next it will go to 35, next 30, next 25, then next 20, and so on. After 10 hours, you will be at a state of minus 10 degrees Celsius. You will be at a state of minus 10 degrees Celsius, right? Easy question. Let's move for one more question. What is the next question we are having? In a class test containing 15 questions. Okay, you're writing an exam. The total questions you're having are 15 questions. The point here is 4 marks are given for every correct answer. 4 marks are given for every correct answer and minus 2 marks are given for every wrong answer, incorrect answer. It's not that you will get 0 marks for wrong answer. Here you are having negative marking. Negative marking means if you write wrong, you will lose marks. Okay. So plus 4 and minus 2, that is the evaluation. If you are getting correct answer, plus 4. If you are getting wrong answer, minus 2. What's the first question? Bar the attempts all the questions, all means 15 questions. Okay. But only 9 answers are correct. 9 are correct. So 9 into 4, she will get 36 marks. But is this her final score? Had there been no negative mark for incorrect answer, that is her final answer, final marks. But as she is attempting all the questions, out of 9, you still have 6 questions unanswered. 15 minus 9. Out of 15, 9 are correct. So 6 are wrong. For every wrong answer, you are having a minus 2 marks. So 6 into minus 2 will give you minus 12 marks. So now your final score will be the addition of these two. Your final score will be addition of these two, 36 and minus 12. 36 and minus 12, you'll be having 24. See, 24 marks is her final score. Although she got plus 36, but due to the wrong answers, due to the incorrect answer, she has fallen to 24 marks, right? So once again, I'm saying, whenever in whichever exam you're having a negative marking, please don't attempt the wrong answer which you're not sure. Only attempt the answers which you are 100% sure, and that 100% sure means it should be correct. Only attempt. For example, there are 15 questions, and if, let us say you only know one question, just write one and come out. Don't try to attempt all which you don't know. Right? So let me discuss one more question, then we'll stop it here. So in the same case, okay, one of her friends, Hema, attempts only 5 questions. Only 5 questions. Only 5. So 5 into 4, how many marks? 5 into 4 is 20 marks, and all are correct. It was given all are correct. What will be her total score? It is 20. See? In the previous case, what happened? Although the person got 36 with minus 12, she landed at 24, writing all the questions, getting 24, and writing only 5 questions and writing 20 marks. So which is best? I can say writing 5 questions and getting 20 marks is good than getting all your score is high, okay, but not always. When you're trying to attempt every question, when you're having negative in the competitive examinations, it will be very difficult task to keep up your score, because you'll be falling with the more and more negative marks, right? So please be very careful. So one more question which I'm not going to do it now. I'm leaving this question for you, but just try to understand what is this question about. A merchant on selling rice earns a profit of rupees 10 per bag. Okay, he is earning rupees 10 per bag of basmati rice sold, and a loss of rupees 5 per bag of non-basmati rice. See, there is a rice called basmati, which you generally use for biryanis, right? When you see the biryani, you have a different kind of rice, a bit lengthy than the normal rice, okay, with a different fragrance, right? So a merchant is selling both basmati and non-basmati. How many bags? We still don't know that, okay? So for a basmati bag, he is getting 10 per basmati, so plus 10 is a profit. For a basmati bag, he is getting plus 10. And loss of rupees 5 per bag for a non-basmati. For non-basmati rice, loss of 5 means loss is again in the reverse direction of profit, so we keep a negative 5, right? So the point here is he sells 3,000 bags of basmati rice. So this one he is selling for 3,000 bags at a profit of 10 rupees per bag, and 5,000 bags of non-basmati rice in a month. 3,000 basmati and 5,000 non-basmati bags. So what is the profit or loss in a month? So I'm not going to do this one. You have every information given. Just multiply 10 into 3,000 and minus 5 into 5,000. Add these two. If you are getting a positive answer, that means you are getting a profit. If you are getting negative answer, that means that you are getting loss. Profit is always with a positive, and loss is always with a negative. So when you are getting negative answer here, you will be losing. You will get a loss. Right. So one more question here. What is the number of basmati rice bags he must sell? Okay, so now we need to find the number of basmati bags. Okay, he has to sell to have neither profit nor loss if the number of bags of non-basmati rice is 6,400. Non-basmati rice, you're having 6,400 bags into, for every bag you're getting a loss of minus 5 rupees, right? So you know how much is this amount. But to balance this one with neither profit nor loss, you'd have X number of basmati bags with plus 10 as a profit. Given. So these two should be equal. In terms of numbers. That means you should not have any positive or any negative. Then you can say that you are having 0 rupees profit or 0 rupees loss. You're not having neither in a state of profit nor in a state of loss. Right? A beautiful application, so please try to do it yourself. Right? So that's all with all the word problems here, and that's all with the chapter of integers. In the coming lecture, we are going to discuss about the next video. Right? Thank you so much, students. Stay tuned to get the next lecture. Thank you.